team. Okay, so I think I figured this out so that I don't have to hold my phone. We'll see if this thing falls. I have a little guy that holds my phone right now. Okay, so I asked you guys to let me know what you needed videos of, what you guys need help with. So the first thing that this one is going to go over rejection. Okay, so what do you do when somebody tells you no? Or what do you do when somebody tells you not right now? So we're going to start with no. So when you message somebody, let's say they like your post and you just message them, you know, hey girl, hey guy, whatever, are you interested in a 90-day challenge? And they say no. That doesn't mean that they're never going to be interested, okay? So don't take it personally. No doesn't mean no, ever. It means not right now, okay? So anytime somebody tells you no, you can put them on a list and follow up with them in 6 months. You can put them on a list and follow up with them next year, in 3 months, whatever. Don't just forget about them, because if they liked a post, there's a really good chance that they are kind of interested, but they're not interested right now, and they just don't want you bugging them all the time, so they're not going to even be like, oh, well, I am, but I don't have any money, because they don't want you constantly bugging them, because people think that we're salespeople, so they think that we're just going to constantly annoy them until they order from us. And that's not how we do it on this team. That's not how we do it in this company. Like, we understand that this is a personal journey for people, and they need to hop on board when they're ready. Okay, so when they say not right now, I get a lot of, you know, I'm breastfeeding. Jennifer had that. Somebody said that to her. A lot of people don't want to use supplements while they're breastfeeding. A lot of our products, some of our products, are okay for pregnant women. All of our skincare pretty much is okay for pregnant women. Some of our products are okay for breastfeeding. I know Kaylee asked her doctor if she can wrap and if she could use greens while she was breastfeeding, and that her doctor was okay with that. So my advice to you, if somebody says, you know, I'm breastfeeding, I don't want to take anything right now, send them a screenshot of the ingredients and be like, okay, well, here are the ingredients for the product that you were interested in. And if you want to go ahead and bring this to your OB/GYN, 9 times out of 10, a doctor will approve it, because all of our products are 100% natural with no harmful side effects. So you don't have to worry about it hurting your child. You know, you can't advertise it because it's not compliant, but a lot of breastfeeding moms found that they actually had more supply when they were taking greens. So you might want to just mention that to them, but we can't advertise it, okay? So it has to be like a personal thing. You guys are still messaging me. So I would definitely, if they're breastfeeding, give them a list of the ingredients for the product they were interested in, and maybe suggest that they go talk to their doctor. If they're pregnant, let them know that, you know, we have a skincare line that's okay for pregnant women, especially our stretch mark cream. Anytime somebody tells you, you know, oh, I can't take anything right now, I'm pregnant, be like, oh my God, you know, I totally understand. I would never suggest somebody take anything while they're pregnant. However, we have stretch mark cream, which is phenomenal, and it works great, and it's pregnancy safe. So you don't have to worry about using it while you're pregnant. And then maybe send them 1 or 2 before and after pictures of actual pregnant women. If you need before and after pictures, you can get them either on our team page. Brooke has a thread in the pin posts of compliant photos, or you can get them from It Works Global's Facebook page, or you can send me a message with your Gmail account and I'll add you to my Google Drive that has all my compliant photos. And then you can look through those as you please. So definitely push the stretch mark cream for anyone pregnant, because that'll probably be your best bet to getting them to order as soon as possible. For anyone that says not right now, you know, I don't have the money right now, I'm not ready right now, maybe some other time, don't just give up on them. Don't just write it off and be like, oh, they said no, they're not interested, you know, I'm not going to get anywhere. It doesn't work that way. Not a single one of you joined my team the first time I approached you with it. None of you did. None of you, those of you that were loyal customers first, did not become loyal customers the first time that I approached you with the product. One of you, and I'm not going to put you on blast, but one of you even had, was kind of annoyed with me when I first started, with all of the posting and me friending people and me, you know, getting the word out there. And it took almost, you know, it took the entire year that I've been a part of It Works for you to jump on board. So you guys need to understand that this is not something that's going to happen overnight. This is not something that people are just going to get that first message and be like, oh yeah, sign me up right now. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so don't just write people off when they say no, okay? Write them in your planner. You guys all need to have a planner. If you don't have a planner, get a planner. You can get them for $1 at the dollar store. So I don't care how broke you are, you can come up with 10 dimes and buy a planner. So get one, okay? Write them down in your planner a month from now, 2 weeks from now, even a week from now, and make sure you're following up with them and checking in on them. Not necessarily following up with them in the sense that, you know, hey, are you ready to order yet? Hey, are you ready to order yet? Hey, are you ready to order yet? No, send them a message and be like, you know, for the pregnant women, you know, hey, how's pregnant life? How are things going? I bet you're so excited for your little bundle of joy. Have you thought of a name yet? Is it a boy or a girl? Do you have stuff for the nursery? Get to know your potentials. Be their friend. They are not going to spend money with a stranger. You are not Walmart. It's not gonna be that easy, okay? This is a simple business, but it's not easy. You're gonna have to work at it. You're gonna have to make relationships and show these people that they can trust you so that they can trust your word when you tell them that the products work. They need to get to know you first. Okay, so strike up a conversation with them, with the breastfeeding moms. Ask them how breastfeeding's going. You know, commend them for breastfeeding. Y'all, it's not an easy thing to do. If you don't have kids, you don't understand, but breastfeeding is difficult and it's emotional. So if somebody is telling you that they don't want to order because they're breastfeeding, make it a point to commend them for doing that for their child. Commend them for, you know, making that effort for their baby's health. Okay. Write them on your potentials list. You guys should all, aside from your planner, you guys should all have a list of your potentials. I was going to ask you guys if you needed me to make a video for it, but I will make a video explaining how I organize my potentials because I'm just on a video craze today. But write them down on your potentials list and then write them down in your planner so that every single week you are commenting on their stuff and you are liking their stuff and you're posting positive, uplifting things to their page and you're messaging them about their life and asking them how they're doing. Show them that they matter to you more than the sale does. Okay, because that's what's going to make the sale, is when people realize that you care more about them than you do about making money. Then they'll want to spend money with you. That's how that works. Very few of my loyal customers are people who are just strangers that saw the post and liked the post and bought the product. 9 times out of 10, I had to build a relationship with them first. Now, because we have Facebook and Instagram, it's easy to build relationships with people from all over the world, which is why we build our businesses on social media. So you guys have an advantage in this generation that we're able to use social media to reach so many people, guys, and help so many people. So establish that friendship and let them know that they matter to you more than a sale. I'm sorry that this is so bouncy. I'm sitting on a bed and I have this just like sitting here. So I know it's kind of distracting. I'm sorry. Then write them in your planner so that you don't forget to message them. So I check in on all of my potentials throughout the week, and then Fridays I follow up with them. So when I check in with them, I don't message them, I just comment and post on all their stuff, on everything, okay? I don't care if you agree with their posts or not. I don't care, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, if somebody is super negative all the time and they're posting like race baiting shit, 9 times out of 10 I just unfriend them because I don't really care for their business and I don't really want them on my team. But for the most part, you know, I'm not a religious person at all, actually. But if somebody's, you know, every single post on their newsfeed is about God, I'm not going to not like it just because I'm not religious, because I'm not going to build a relationship with them that way. So I'm going to like it because it's good for them that they have found something that they love. Whether or not I agree with it, that's irrelevant. Okay? It's not about me. It's about them. So make sure that you're liking their stuff and you're commenting on their stuff. And, you know, every once in a while post something, you know, positive to their page, you know, have a great day. Or, you know, if I know that they're up for a promotion or they've been posting about needing work, be like, you know, I'm sending you so many, you know, positive thoughts and positive energy. You know, I really hope things work out for you soon. You know, let me know if there's anything I can do. You know, just like little things like that. Let people know that you care, because that's what's going to make your sale, and that's what's going to build your team more than anything else, is building relationships with these people. Okay, so definitely make sure that you're being their friend. Secondly, you need to get over yourself. Okay, this is something that Pam Souter actually said to us at conference, and she had an entire like panel devoted to getting over yourself and learning that when people say no, even when people straight up talk shit, it's not about you. They're not saying no to you. They're not talking shit about you. They're talking shit about the company and the products, and they're saying no to the opportunity. They're not saying no to you. So don't take it personally. Don't let it get you down. Don't get all upset about it. Move on. Just get over it and move on. Because for every yes that you're going to get, you're going to need to get tons of no's first. Not everyone is going to say yes. Not everyone is going to see the vision that you see. Okay, so you can't get upset and you can't get all pissy about it, or it's going to bring you down. And who does that help? It helps nobody. It doesn't help your business. It doesn't help them. It doesn't change their mind. You're not going to change their mind by getting upset about it. Okay, so you need to get over yourself and not let these no's get in the way. So if no is hard for you, it was hard for me at first. I would get so pissy. People would post stuff, like make posts. When I first joined, people would make posts about how like wraps are fake and, oh, those people went and worked out. Like they took a before and after picture and then they worked out for a year. Or they took a before picture, they worked out for a year. They took an after picture and just said it was a wrap. Yeah, because that's what we do. And I would get so mad, and like my friends were posting these things and I would comment on it and I'd talk shit and I'd get all pissed off. And all that did was ensure that all the people who saw my ranting and raving never ordered from me, because they just figured I was a bitch because I was being one. Okay, so don't let it get to you. Don't let it upset you. So for every no that you get, go out and message 20 more people. Every time somebody says no, write down that no and be like, that's 20 more people I need to message. That's 20 more people I need to message. When I started doing that, instead of getting upset, it started to motivate me to talk to more people. And the more people you talk to, the more business you're going to get. That's just how it works. That's how sales work. It's a numbers game. You need to talk to as many people as possible if you want to be successful. Okay, so for every no you get, message 20 more people, message 10 more people, you know, and soon you'll start to get yeses, but it's not going to happen right away, and it's not going to happen overnight, and you guys can't get upset when people say no. Okay, so, I hope that helps with rejections. You know, I don't want you guys to just think that because people say no, that means no forever, because it doesn't. So write their names down on your potentials list. I think my sister just got here. I hear screaming and yelling. So I'm going to end this video before you guys all have to listen to it. So yeah, when they tell you no, it's not no forever. So write their name on your potentials list. Write their name down in your schedule for 6 months from now, a year from now. Make sure to keep commenting on their stuff and liking their stuff and building a friendship with them. And the more friendships you build, the more customers you'll get and the more distributors you'll get, because people will start to trust you, and then they'll want to be a part of what you're doing because they realize that you're such an awesome person. Okay, so don't let no's discourage you. No's are a good thing. Okay, like a couple months ago, I challenged my entire team to 100 no's in a month. I didn't give a rat's ass about the yeses. Get 100 no's. Because if they're talking, if they're getting 100 no's, that means they're talking to at least 1,000 people. Because 10% of the people don't even answer you. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid of no's. No's are just as good as yeses are. No's build you into a better leader, into a better person. So embrace them. Okay. I hope this helps. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Bye.